everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang. I got the Frontier All You Can Fly Pass, and I just used it this week. Let's talk about the pros and cons. I'm not gonna tell you what's a pro. I'm not gonna tell you what's a con, because everybody likes something different. It costs $350, and you can use it for a year and a half. You can only book a flight a day before you leave domestically. Internationally, 10 days before you leave. You have to pay the tax on that flight. New York to Atlanta, it's like $16 if I just want to get on the plane. Now, if I want to bring a carry-on, if I want to pick my seat, all of those things, if I want to ball out, it's about $50. I mean, that's a cup of coffee in New York, so I'm fine with it. If you're going somewhere Wednesday, you need to be looking at flights Tuesday morning so you can get yourself a seat. It's a lot of seats on there. It's a lot of seats, it's a lot of people. When you go into the gate, the Frontier gates are usually like ducked off in the back somewhere, like you're doing something secret. Delta, you see Southwest, and you see American, and you see United, and then you see a bus that's gonna take you to Frontier. You're not in here with the other people, okay? You're not with the upper class, but you still going somewhere, okay? Them seats, it feel like I'm sitting in a prison cell. Sit there in that jail. Them Frontier seats give a whole new meaning to tear my cheeks up. Baby, when I tell you, I flew from LA to Atlanta, that was 4.5 hours. Baby, when I tell you my booty started hurting around the second minute that I sat down there, and I was squirming. And then also, the armrest is real skinny, okay? They armrests are on Ozempic. So whenever you put your arm there, if you ain't got no skinny arm, your arm gonna be sliding. Everybody was like sitting like this. They know how to sit. They know what to do with their hands because they can't rest. So your arms up like this. Your shoulders are getting a fantabulous workout, okay? What are snacks and refreshments? They charge you for them, but they only got like a 6-pack of Coke, and 3 of them cans are empty. What are snacks and refreshments? They charge you for them, but they only got like a 6-pack of Coke, and 3 of them cans are empty. If you're gonna get on this Frontier flight and you don't wanna be malnourished, because you working out from that armrest, baby, bring you something to eat. They came with like a little cooler. A little cooler, like you going to a basketball game. You want this? $500. Also, the seats don't go back. I don't know if you like going back. I don't know if you want to recline on this. I don't know if you want to get comfortable on your flight. But if that's your thing, it won't be a thing on Frontier. With this pass, we're just gonna get you there. I'll take you there. That's it. We're just getting you there. I like to sit in the exit row. That might cost like $11, $12, and it's $11 or $12 that's worth it. Them Frontier flight attendants feel like they mean business, y'all. Like, them flight attendants, like they be slap boxing between flights. Like, they come out there, hair all ponytail over here, like they done tied it up, and they back there having a slap boxing match. When you start your flight, you're gonna have 3 flight attendants. Get them people a problem. I was on my flight, and somebody did not want to put their seatbelt on, but it was turbulence. They did not want to put their seatbelt on, and they did not want to take their feet off the seat. That lady said, hooty-hoo, and 12 flight attendants came from behind that counter. They got like a little office back there, a little break room or something back there where they be ready and fired up. And I said, baby, take your feet down and put your seatbelt on, because I don't want to see what they about to do. Baby, they about to murder you. Now, the Frontier Pass, it works for me. It works for me. I like to pop up on my people. I like to be somewhere different every day of the week. When I'm not working, I want to be flying. So if you care to find me, baby, I'm about to be out. You ain't gonna know where I live at, because I'm better to be in different area codes. I got pros. Go ahead and get your pass, baby. Meet me for lunch in Vegas.
Hey, what it do, everyday people, man? We lit, we live, we on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, man. Hey, check this out, man. I only flew Frontier one time, but I'm gonna tell you what, if I had a remote job, I would fly Frontier, because I could literally go anywhere. Like, to the places I really want to go: Atlanta, Dallas, Denver, the Carolinas, Florida, Vegas, California, like, all the places I really want to go. Houston, they go there. So if I just had a flight pass, man, I'd do it. But there's no direct flights. So, yeah, about that. Boy, hey, check this out, man. So they delayed my flight, or they canceled my flight, or something or another. And they did that by the time I got to the airport, which would have caused me to miss my connecting flight, which I probably still should have caught the flight, because the connecting flight was delayed too. The connecting flight was delayed. I didn't know that, but I would have known that had I flew Frontier before. But I didn't know that because this was my first time. But so I just took a flight to Denver and I got a layover. They took me to an America's Best Inn where it wasn't bad, but at least they had a shuttle to get me to the hotel and back to the airport. At least they had that. So I was like, all right, cool. I can deal with that. And it wasn't just me, it was a lot of people. So I go to Denver, I stay overnight, then I fly out, right? I get to my destination. I'm like, cool, I can still have a good time. The flight back was delayed like 12 hours. So if you ain't got nowhere to go, like if you don't have nowhere to go immediately, go ahead and take your Frontier because you don't know if you're going to get there or not. You don't know if you're going to get there or not. You may or you may not get there. It's not a guarantee. But, they will reimburse you. So don't even worry about it. Don't even trip because they good at the reimbursements because the delays be delaying. But, and you going to have a connecting flight. It's just like that. If you from Oklahoma, you going to have a connecting flight. That's the only downside about being in Oklahoma. Like if you was in Denver, you be good because that's where all the connecting flights is. They have connecting flights in another city too. I forgot where my other connecting flight was. It might have been, there was one in Atlanta, connecting flights in Atlanta. So if you in Atlanta, boom, you everywhere. You could be everywhere. So if you there, you there. So that's one thing. It's good for people who are in those major cities. If you're not in a major city, I wouldn't do that all you can fly past. If you can't get direct flights to these places where you want to go, don't do it. And I think that's only for those certain areas, not for everybody. Not for you all. So thank y'all for tuning in.
Everyday people. Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as fast as 1 week.